Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The status of being a champion. The act of providing approval and support. A competition at which a champion is chosen. A heading that names a statute or legislative bill. May give a brief summary of the matters it deals with. Designate by an identifying term. A legal document signed and sealed and delivered to effect a transfer of property and to show the legal right to possess it. He kept the title to his car in the glove compartment. The status of being a champion. He held the title for 2 years. An identifying appellation signifying status or function, e.g., Mr. or General. The professor didn't like his friends to use his formal title. An established or recognized right. He had no documents confirming his title to his father's estate. An informal right to something. His title to fame. Give a title to. A general or descriptive heading for a section of a written work. The novel had chapter titles. An appellation signifying nobility. Your Majesty is the appropriate title to use in addressing a king. The name of a work of art or literary composition, etc. He looked for books with the word jazz in the title. Usually plural, written material introduced into a movie or TV show to give credits or represent dialogue or explain an action. The titles go by faster than I can read. Financial resources provided to make some project possible. The act of providing approval and support. His vigorous backing of the conservatives got him in trouble with progressives. Something forming a back that is added for strengthening. A musical part, vocal or instrumental, that supports or provides background for other musical parts. Computer science, a copy of a file or directory on a separate storage device. He made a backup in case the original was accidentally damaged or erased. The act of providing approval and support. Someone who takes the place of another, as when things get dangerous or difficult. An accumulation caused by clogging or a stoppage. A traffic backup on the main street. A communication that indicates lack of respect by patronizing the recipient. Be a regular customer or client of. The act of providing approval and support. The business given to a commercial establishment by its customers. Even before noon there was a considerable patronage. Customers collectively. Politics, granting favors or giving contracts or making appointments to office in return for political support. Support by being a patron of. A position of superior status. A desirable state. Enjoy the blessings of peace. The formal act of approving. He gave the project his blessing. The act of praying for divine protection. A short prayer of thanks before a meal. A ceremonial prayer invoking divine protection. The formal act of approving. His decision merited the approval of any sensible person. Acceptance as satisfactory. He bought it on approval. A message expressing a favorable opinion. Words of approval seldom passed his lips. A feeling of liking something or someone good. Although she fussed at them, she secretly viewed all her children with approval. The formal act of approving. Expressing or manifesting praise or approval. An occasion on which a winner is selected from among two or more contestants. The contestant you hope to defeat. He wanted to know what the competition was doing. The act of competing as for profit or a prize. A business relation in which two parties compete to gain customers. Business competition can be fiendish at times. An occasion on which a winner is selected from among two or more contestants. To make the subject of dispute, contention, or litigation. They contested the outcome of the race. A struggle between rivals. Baseball, an unofficial title won by a batter who leads the league in hitting average, runs batted in, and home runs. Horse racing, a title won by a horse that can win the Kentucky Derby and the Belmont Stakes and the Preakness.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.